I'm focused. I've been watching for the omens. I've been listening to everything you said. It's been running through my head, locked and loaded. I got the feeling that you know it. Yeah, I've only just begun. I won't stop until it's done, till you're broken. So welcome to the fire. I'm the one with the lighter. Feel it burning through your veins as we're walking through the flames, getting higher. Bigger they are, harder they fall.
You turn to dark. The late dusk or early dawn. No light has peaked from the horizon. Only black clouds shadow the dark sky, cast a darker shadow over the group and where you all currently are. And just witnessing, after traversing back towards the ruined battle that you once fought, a clone or simulacrum of Mitsu, just witnessed another version of Oscar using the very first scroll Jonathan had been seen with, and somehow resurrecting or reanimating Leif and Erica, and saying to Oscar that he would make better use of their bodies. So as we return, the quiet, the growing sound of distant thunder kind of echoes in the distance south. And for the first time in what feels like days, the humid, warm air starts to drip. Droplets, hot moisture spits from the sky. Barely, as you all right where you left a few episodes ago. There's a lot less of you. You notice Aaron has not been able to travel at the speed that Mitsu has, so you can see him still upright, burning cinder in the sky, rocketing over, then quickly, as you all descend and walk over to Oscar, who yelled at his tantrum, and that is half muffled by the rear end of Heron landing like a rocket on the ground, that loud fire sound as he leaves a kind of 10-foot wide burning cylinder. He platforms himself behind Oscar, 15 feet back, 20-ish feet away. He takes more steps back, noticing what Oscar is still hears. But Oscar suddenly, like opening block memory, you see through the eyes of yourself a location you don't remember waking up in, much like the Vaulted Bazaar, along a line of tall buildings, each at least 5-6 stories tall, but broken and shattered. Clearly by battle. But surrounding these buildings are void-like space, stars, and floating islands, large rock chunks, all holding a single eye, staring not specifically at you. No eyelids, just large eyes looking, gazing around. A mimic of his prison. Does have some uncanny resemblance to the Nethersphere, place I haven't touched in so long. Not since I helped them track them. Now it confirms my suspicion. This power has truly been lost. If only I could find the keys to its freedom here and dispose of them myself. Here in your mind, territorial. We are talking about him, right? Oscar here say. Yes, the former Empyrean angel, Dark Prince, You can smell it too, can't you? This is all Cerithrial's memory sifting into yours. This is not Cerithrial talking to you in the moment, this is this memory. And this is Cerithrial. You mean the tether to his realm? It's faint but consistent. I've never felt such a divine aggression. Somehow I think that is why my power is holding so strong. Iron Airtime guides us. And then you hear Oscar more spitefully than your own voice normally or has ever gone, except for the spiteful argument you had with your sister, the last conversation. My elder sister has no influence in your strength. Here and there, gods are forgotten, boons are forged by pain and destruction is the only way to win. It is a world created by the anathema of God's creations, a masochistic and sadistic dream of one that betrayed what I used to call my brother before. He stole from me. And then, this is all from Oscar. You feel wings come on. An energy you are kind of getting an understanding of. You had flashes of before. You rocket upwards towards these small sparks in the sky, which as you get closer, realize are floating angels. Most of them in one piece. Some of them seem to be split or have chunks taken out of them. You hear them say, some of them, "It should be over. Why hasn't it ended? He was supposed to be free. Why did he abandon us?" Mournful, sorrowful remarks, all in Celestial. Then a flash. Oscar's not flying, he's on the ground. The whispers of celestial words are broken, and chunks of their bodies are strewn around you and behind you, still kind of just floating more than 15 feet off the ground and in the distance, sparkling with this kind of golden firelight which their bodies seem to be encompassed by in this space when you saw them. You hear Oscar, a voice that now sounds more broken between yours and that sadistic sound, that sadistic voice. You hear, "Who I am, not to be forgotten, who I am, the one that bargains, who I am, the oath slayer, who I am, the greed in his heart, who I am, the material again, who I am reborn in ritual, who I am still here." That's Oscar's voice. Calm. Before he begins to walk down a dark tunnel, a dark staircase, and suddenly a sigil appears on the ground at your feet. Blue light strings around you and forms a small circle. And then you realize you're pulled out of that, but at the same time you're still in it, because that exact moment where the memory of you, what you had forgotten, what that led to, filled in the space. You're now completely aware of your lapse, most 90% of your lapsed time in that void. You don't remember all the extent to which you slaughtered the angels, but you did see it. As the group witnessed Oscar and his departure from himself, realizing the one who was on the dragon with you has small strands of white hair going through his deep red crimson hair. This was deep red crimson Oscar, who seemed to fall through the floor. It was all you really saw. And then you descended off the dragon to hear Oscar scream. As droplets and humid air surrounds you, you are all returned together. The fire at Heron's feet stops. Oscar, move. Don't rest now. Let's find shelter. We've still got more to do. Heron looks to the group at large, who's 40-ish, 50 feet away. Do you guys come over to Oscar, or do you stay your kind of 50 feet back?
I think we're approach, right?
Jonathan is watching with suspicious eyes on what's going on. I think that's how I did it last time.
So you're just watching like Oscar's face, and you're on Gandir still?
Yes.
Okay. Jonathan doesn't descend off the animal. Loki starts to walk forward right when you do.
Yeah, slightly approach. Behind.
Cicero will also join you. And Cicero will be the first to call out. It's you, right? The right one?
Oscar is still just looking down.
That's the one I remember, yeah.
Oscar's still just looking down on the
He's
ground.
just looking down. Oscar is in the, right before he jumps at you as a zombie, thriller pose.
He'll grab a handful of dirt. Just kind of look at it for a bit. And then he will pocket it as he starts to recollect himself and stand back up.
Seeing nobody going near Oscar, Jonathan will hop down and walk up to Oscar and pat him on the back. Oscar. That was his voice. Oscar. I do not know what happened to you. I don't know what happened to anybody. I know what it means for you and your family. Although I don't know much, we are here to help you. Ease your pain.
As this moment, Oscar is still young. He just immediately breaks down and goes to hug you.
So head still down, just kind of turns body and just walks towards. He's shorter than you, and he just meets you chest to chest.
Jonathan will allow Oscar just for a bit.
Hello. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you all in this position.
It's alright.
What is Brent?
It has been a tough time.
I'll walk closer.
It's only going to get harder from here.
He'll kind of take a step back. What do we do? What's the next step?
I would say we should go save your sister. We found Moki-san. The city's still in turmoil. And the Ant people, I forgot their name. What are they called? The Frojar are still around. And they have connections to whatever event this has happened here.
All else can wait. What's most important is family. We'll go after you.
Okay.
So you hear that? We're gonna need a jump. The dragon is kind of with a small quiet growl.
I'll do my best.
You'll be okay.
Stay strong, Oscar.
Yes.
Sick. Ray cannot relate to anything that's happened.
I'm a fox.
I don't think I can relate to you.
We really are done. Like little holes in the
Figure out what's happening.
Around the city.
Well, we've got one stronghold. There's a few thousand people there. That's
What happened to the backup city?
people were moving there. I have not heard word back from the troops. I've not had the time to send a reconnaissance runner there. In the last 2 days, we've not stopped. If we should regather with the temples, they will feed us well and supply us with the necessary heals we need. But that is hours of walking, and there will be more battle ahead of us.
I would like that. It'd be helpful to see my daughter again and tell her brother is alive.
We hold a demon problem right now.
What do you mean?
Well, you are gone. About 8 hours ago, there was a demon incursion, trying to take advantage. We met an earlier envoy, the guy in the jar.
Oh. Okay. That makes sense.
It seems that there will be more pacts and dark magic spreading through the city. We must cull it before it becomes too much of a problem. But first, we must save your sister.
Okay.
Oscar,
Thank you.
the group comforts you with Heron's putting a hand on your shoulder and starting to walk you towards the dragon. So we will just use him again and again and again until we solve all the problems in the city. And as he's saying that, you start to hear his voice kind of muffle, quiet, echo, like quieter and quieter. Suddenly, like your mind and your ears are locked in some sort of dark chamber. You hear the voice of the Sephiroth. I have returned to Asura. More power will be needed to combat this problem. Any specific location or trajectory known? And Heron's voice kind of returns to you. And 3 minutes in, what's wrong?
Inspira's just contacted me. She's back at... I saw her. She's getting more forces.
Make a perception check for me.
Holy, I'm so good at perception. 24.
As you're talking out loud, you realize the words you say are also echoing. Suddenly you realize you're like, oh, you're communicating with the group out loud, but Inspirus is also catching those words. You're using your inner communication, talking with the group, but it's as you're about to actually reply to her, and the message, it's not like a small response. You can give a thorough response to her via this small communication that she seems to just put into your mind. You hear another voice. A voice identical to yours. It was brought back to life by the suffering of a fallen Iridian knight. They are likely in chase with each other. Both forces are against us. And you hear it quietly, like a whisper in the back of your mind. Like the relay signal sent to you was also sent to him.
Right. Did you hear something, Oscar? You seem to have lost your words.
I'm just thinking. Inspira's contacted me. And the other me replied.
I see.
That's not good.
She wants to know what destination to send the forces.
The other you, has he sided with our enemy, or does he seem to be their enemy as well?
I don't know. I think he's entirely a force on his own.
I see. Well, that makes dealing with him a lot easier. I can actually track him down if you're linked to him. But that is another problem.
But
We're still in the city.
if he's linked to him, and what if our enemies capture him and use that link against Owlscope?
I'm not too afraid. Currently... You're right, they are the same person.
But this does give us an opportunity of feeding this information.
That does not matter.
I think we need to misinform the Athos, but
Oscar, you start to hear Loki's words muffle out. That echo chamber returns. Inspires. Her words echo back. Oscar, thank you for completing your half of the mission. A Saurian military will be prepared in 24 hours to take back the city. But I have received word from you and the temples that you are compromised. We will not speak again. Goodbye. I am sorry.
Never mind, I just got broken up.
Make another perception check.
so sorry.
31.
You hear also on the other side of that line. Huh? Lasted long enough.
Okay.
Just so you know, we'll be okay. Breakups are hard, I know, but
That's
I
right.
don't think this is the time and place.
She wasn't even mine, she was more of Heron's. That's okay. We should.
I understand. The ideal situation, just block it out, don't think of it, repress it.
I'll take your word for it.
Maybe that's why he's so mentally.
Should we head back to the churches and then go from there?
If you want the rest, you can go. Actually, where is the corridor compared to the churches?
The Queen said it in passing a lot, obviously, more than 3 days ago. This was about 2 weeks ago at this point, but you got an idea it was direct.
Let me try to identify it. I'll do a detect magic and arcana check to identify it.
How long is that going to take?
It'll take a minute, usually.
Ooh, okay.
But if something happens, I can just stop because I get interrupted. That's how it works.
Okay, well, you do one first, and then the other one is a minute, one's an action, I believe.
So one would be me saying the words and casting it, but that's during trying to identify the spell.
You tell me so to hold in the sky and not drop you into something that you now know is a magical energy. The minute begins. The minute is 45 seconds out of a minute. And you notice from the south, shadowed enough that only the 23 perceptions could notice that there are 6 faint green sparks in a kind of like a solid line, all just kind of moving towards you.
I think there's some.
And they're also at a height that I would say is similar to
Okay, so let me do it.
They're right over there.
3.
Perhaps they're summoning.
I actually don't have any guard against fear.
Creatures teleport in. I'm not sure. I'm not very good with magic.
Okay. All 6.
Loki's breathing it now, you need the dragon son. Let's test it out.
Okay.
Really good.
22.
We want you to fail so we can see what is the.
I just beat it.
Just beat it.
Wow.
You hear a distant roar or what sounds like your father in your mind, and you can't tell it's omnidirectional. And that's it. That's the only thing that is.
You guys, I hear things.
The fog is upon us, it's doing nothing.
Okay.
Can't taste the food.
There was.
It's just the smell. It's okay. It's through stream.
I mentioned
It's wet.
sparks down below.
Green colors.
Perhaps this is a sign of their first wave. If they are looking to reclaim ground, I don't know.
outside threats quicker than I imagined. The dragon says. Now he's doing a curve around. It's like using a prop is now that you've pointed out the direction of an enemy, he's trying to kind of circle back in a wide arc and give you as much leeway to see them coming as you can. But you can see there are, like, for the sake of battle map and scenario, this could also be one scene, but it can be another. This fortress here is your Temple of Hands Post. This is the direction the creatures are coming from. So started on that side, flying, like coming this way basically. It's now doing a big curve around.
John, how far along are you?
But you can, it's just sparks right now.
A few more seconds and I'll identify the spell.
Okay.
And time happens, and you are able to identify this is a fear effect. Put a magical fear put into a noxious gas that is magically sustained, and you have no idea how. So it's something that the wind should be able to just like breeze out of the way, like you did with your invasion of Bosk's territory. But this is not acting like regular gas, and the fear spell doesn't stick around. It's a thing that you, as a necromancy spell, so you have fundamental understanding of it. It is a projection. This is not acting like the spell that you know.
I see, it's a modified fear spell, it seems to be.
Okay.
That's fascinating. If I had more time, I would have loved to recreate this effect.
So what's its, how does it affect us?
But to whittle away at your mind, making you see things that you fear.
Panic and shaking.
Do we just, is there any way of avoiding it?
Not easily.
Or will it see through our skin?
And it seems to cover the whole area that you're covering.
The only good thing is it won't kill you.
Well, I should be able to take fear of us if we do become
So we can't just,
scared.
we can't just like stop breathing for a bit? All that breath?
No. It is not that type of... The green that you see is the arcane energy manifesting.
Does it specifically give you the feeling thing?
No, it gives you panicked and shaken, I think.
But is that a result of the feeling?
There are a worse version of fear.
The potency of the fear thing is
I think it's cool. By a fair effect, you can do it.
Alright then.
I still have it.
Everybody's strengthening the lines and we should start
You notice the
descending.
direction like a pinprick in front of you.
Is that fair?
You hear Mitsu say, I sense their magic. And he's saying it as deep and kind of quiet as he can, using the storm to kind of batter away the sound of his projection. But you hear him say, their signatures are weaker than mine. Dismount off me on nearby buildings and I will make a scene. Use the distraction, take advantage of their
Okay. Ambush.
line of sight. It is a risky move, but we don't have many choices.
Do any of us have... Imric's the only one with ranged combat. We can't exactly take advantage of an ambush. But we can get higher ground. And we can jump onto them.
How about on the Church of Asper? It's more surface area.
Wait for them to enter that pit.
Yes. That sounds like a great idea.
Okay. So are you ready to descend?
Hold your breath. You feel the dragon's body shift downwards and almost pull off the ground at speed. It curves around, so kind of pulling you down and builds up more speed. So you realize this is not going to be an easy landing for any of you, but the intention is not to make it look like someone's jumping off. Everyone needs to make me either a jump check, or this is aiming in a direction and then taking them out with you.
I will catch John.
Okay,
I'm also going to rage and be left small, so I start taking minimum damage.
that's cool. That is awesome.
Ooh, 16. The DC is half, and I'm in less form.
Sick.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so DCQ is 10, so the only person who fails takes some damage, right?
I go 15.
Yeah, 15 is okay.
You got 13.
Yeah,
I catch him.
DC. It's DC 20, but Freeman's 10.
So I couldn't succeed. Bad luck is tricky.
Oh.
Surely you take slightly less damage because you roll so high.
Okay. That's the one.
It's okay in that I'll let you pick. Oh, or that we work out when this happens. Okay.
It's only 5d.
Hey! Exactly 20 points of damage. So
I take 5 damage.
you take 5. And I think Jonathan also takes 5, because you're basically getting pushed, shoved into a building, or to some form of like a hard ground
Look
land.
at this one. It's for my legs. I'm pretty shredded legs.
How much do I take if I succeeded?
So smashing it.
You're in the fog now.
I smash through the ceiling, which breaks my fall, and I go all the way down there.
I also use a fear effect.
So I'm behind the door, but
It's
it's a fucking missile.
I like that because that can also like.
Ow! I broke my fall.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I want you to roll me 3d6.
1, 2.
Two sets of dice up.
Because I need to roll 2 sets of dice.
Let's try 2 for 3. Well,
Yeah.
6.
It's just good to roll like 26 and stuff.
yeah.
So I need to have an issue. Oscar lands on his feet and then does a tactical roll and then lands back on his feet.
You can hear Heron like rocketing in, but he's coming in. He's lagged. Like he's got.
Go get yourself some boots in the
For Cicero, he rolled a 3. Let's get someone. Ray, you land. And you feel pulverized bone underneath you as you try to get up. Obviously, your armor lets you take some of that burn. And you hear this. And all these strange, uncomfortably close panting sounds as you realize that something has been inhabiting this little
You evil people.
temple of Hensburgers that isn't. Ironically, the rat god is now a home to rats and gnomes.
You just killed a normal human being.
No, because
You just
Hey, I didn't get a choice. I fell, and this is just where I fell.
Shit, that's a lot of guys.
Tower can't see him.
Well, it's a new day, so I can do my spinning thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total.
I just need to roll high. I need a high number.
That's all. We got more than 10 under initiative. Let me know. And I'll roll for a sissy boy. He rolled a 13, and he's got plus 8.
Cool. 23.
Where we go from top?
Oh no, bottom.
Bottom? Okay.
So, hold your if you got higher than 10.
I got 11. I got higher, which is 1 higher.
10, 11. That's
My
about.
maximum high jump is 22 feet.
Alright, so he's gonna be like 25 to 30.
The curse of playing any character with a high initiative bonus is I always fucking roll shit. I do this Lance.
Iris, hide.
And you are able to see because of the height that you're at. You saw Ray destroy a part of the roof and go through, and as Monkey, you were able to look through with your height and upper body. You're able to see 6 enemies surrounding Ray.
I got this.
There you have it.
Top of the round is the dragon Mitso, and he is going to do a breath weapon on all of the wizards on that side. It's not getting all of them, it's just getting
I
four of
don't
them.
know here yet.
They are, that's why he's going this way. So,
So go that way anyway.
they got and all of them got
Your
long
anti-mage stuff.
So it's over here. They're over here still. So Mitsu with incredible 150-foot fly space and gets 3 of them.
What color guy is he?
He's that color.
That is good.
Yeah, guys, while I roll damage, everyone who can fail a DC 22 will save. Fear effect.
Is it? Oh, it doesn't fit.
This is the fear. This is emotional. Will, emotion, mind effect.
And poison.
And and it is poison. DC 22.
Action, I ignore it.
You what?
Immediate action, I ignore it.
Frick!
Yeah, I think I can do this.
You have the ring.
The ring. Oh, different ring.
Well, the ring actually, if you succeed, the ring just lets you ignore it completely. Because even if you succeed, you're shaken for the ring.
Oh, the ring isn't immediate action. That's just something I have.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, David.
But that's fine. I thought you saved automatically and then just like, I'll just get rid of it completely.
Did you do a roll for Emerald?
No, we'll do it now. Good chance. He will.
Oh, actually, no, I just succeeded. Never mind, didn't have to.
Great, you're shaken for 1 round.
Okay, immediate action, ignore that.
Fuck you. Fuck you, man.
Sorry.
Emmerich fails, but has the shaken ring.
Otherwise, I can do resolute to reroll. I don't get it. Yes.
So you're shaken for 1 round.
Yep.
That's it.
I don't
Which is a
know.
big deal. But that goes into the start of initiative, which Miso is up first, did his breath weapon, did his 47 points of damage,
Sick.
and effectively completed 2 of them in half the month. Ray, it is your turn to fight.
So even if you fail, you get a shaken?
1 round. So,
I'll shake it there?
It's -3 to print everything.
It should be on your screen, though.
I've got the shaken condition, I just tap it. Okay?
Attack rolls, okay.
Attack save for skill checks.
And it's not opening faster than you guys can say.
So what I asked, how many guys are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
It's around about 6 people.
What is the 6th person?
Oh!
I don't know.
That's right, I'm asking that, but then where's the 6th person?
Okay. He's just slightly down on a tilt. So he is.
Okay.
He's
Everyone is
10 feet away from you.
Everyone is within 10 foot of me. The day has refreshed, I can blade fire.
One up.
Are you using Blaze Power or are you using a full round action?
Blade fire. So it's 1 attack per everyone.
Yeah.
Well, minus that longer. Minimum damage, 22 damage next guy. You can choose whatever. 23.
23 damage, okay?
23 to hit.
So 23 hit. Oh yeah, 18 is your to hit.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, I can't miss. So you got down the first damage?
Yep, 22 and 23. Oh no, 22 just 22.
Just 22. 24. The next guy.
Great.
28 for the next guy.
Yeah, nice.
2 more. Good. 22. No, yeah, 21. And one more.
Change your dice rolling technique.
27.
Okay, so out of the 5 that you attacked, you killed 2 of them. They have 26 HP, but because of their toughness, they get a -1 on any damage. You landed, half crushed one, stood up. The other creatures were about to descend on you from the center of the room where you landed. You gutted the one that was half standing up that you half crushed. You gutted the one far away from you, and the other 3 that are standing around you are just kind of like now very like the gash is wide enough to cause them to step back and.
I'm going to. Wait, did I aim you right here?
That's Oscar.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna put on the first.
This is going to be an acrobat, it's not even a jump. You'll make the distance, it's just about landing on a roof.
You're right, okay. Can I can't use jump because I have a.
No, you go through the roof.
Are you trying to land on the roof or are you trying to land next to me?
Broken roof. With floor. Roof.
I'll try and land on the roof, and if I break through, I have to land next to Oscar.
Please roll that one so you fall down and squash
Natural
out.
20, bitch.
Wouldn't be funny though.
I can't do anything. 12 defense,
Okay.
Remember, we're waiting for them to come in so we can pounce.
Yeah, it's good move because you're shaking. After this round, you're not shaking. Hammer it goes, and he will. You succeeded the full check. I just want to know where he He felt the panic, so he's just running, which was lucky for me. Yeah, let's say he landed. No, this is gonna work for me, and this happens with Cicero all the time. He landed in the building. Yep. He's now afraid and panicked, and we'll just start going. And we'll basically leave the combat counter because he's feared.
Good on you. Good idea.
No, it's 6.
I did, yeah. He rolled a 3 on his roll setting for the fear.
How many rock?
Oh, it's at least 10 rounds.
Yeah, cool.
And you saw Wagon just strike towards the general direction so you can see him. And so it was obviously firing at an enemy immediately. Just the enemy is 200 feet away from you.
So Jonathan lands very gracefully, face first, into the pavement. He's literally crawls up as he gets to stand, as he starts hearing the flesh of cutting nails in the building next to him. This is not very great.
Don't forget to add after you were flung off when Moki went for his child instead.
Just push him aside, and that's why he goes forward.
Jonathan pulls out his dagger as he moves his hands across it. My blessing of rain enhance my grace. As a shimmering gold energy revolves around him. As then Jonathan will start walking towards as he hears Gundyr coming close. Gundyr, to my side. As eventually when he gets in there, he'll hold his action to jump onto Gundyr. And that's my turn.
Okay, well then Gundy's turn, because he gets his split up.
Okay, that's right. That's Gundyr.
Then he gets, I'm not going to say he gets to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, well, I mean, you can dash him and he'll get
You
you.
do a dash action.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that'll be my reaction to go up on top of him. And that'll be my turn. Actually, I'll use another action to activate the spirits. I'll just use 50
Whoa!
as well. So actually, I also want AC to increase it.
I'm actually going to do 5 reactions. So,
No, I know it throws only the one thing, but I'm actually going to do 5.
I know I cast one spell, but the other one is very easy to do, so
this is why I had this in so I can just Jonathan and Gundy are once again become one without actually becoming one this time. Like I have done before.
I can do it this time.
You can, but he hasn't done it yet, so just prepare yourself. He's not transformed long yet.
Transformers?
Jonathan, followed by Oscar. All the enemies are below you. Every single one.
I'm going to
Okay, let's go.
my turn when they come to the rolls.
Fantastic.
Maybe you can see buff abilities?
You notice
I also
in the destroyed building with you, about 10 feet away from you, there's a rat literally feasting on the broken leg of a guy that looks to have just been clearly, like, had the roof collapsed in on him.
That's really sad.
Yeah, he's that rat guy, 15 feet away from me. Yeah, so he's 10 feet away from you. Yeah, so the rat guy, it looks up at you, like you see his face just like dripping with human blood. When you hear a roof, it's like fucking so quiet. What's it for? It's really off. It's really off on the skin. Beautiful. We move. Oscar's done. Rat monster looks up, just guns it for you.
Oh, it's an actual enemy? Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
That's the rat monster. Just keep it, dude.
This is a rat.
So it's a guy that looks like, looks mostly like a rat, but then as he rightens himself, he's got that like half dog leg posture, broken leggy, disgusting. The lowest I rolled was a 21 hit.
Misses.
22 hits.
Misses.
That's his turn.
Cool.
He just lunges at you and out of her monk holds
I
on.
guess I will take my turn then. Because I just got attacked. So I'll use a swift action to I'm gonna suck your soul.
Oh my god! That's an 18 to hit, dude. Well, this is the touchdown.
Oh, it just happens automatically.
Shit.
It's just like my buff that I put on people.
Yeah.
As a standard action, because they just attacked me. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. He went from meal to meal, and he didn't finish.
I'm gonna use. Yeah, fuck this guy. I'm just gonna use a 4-round action, 2 attacks against him with territorial, who is now slightly larger. First attack is fucking long. So here, it's the AC.
18?
Hits. Okay.
I did it. Yeah.
So the first one, and Oscar's 2-hand miss, is going to be 15 damage.
Oh, fucking hell.
And the second one is 19 damage.
15 and 19 damage. Lightning over here. Do this.
No, that's okay, all of them miss.
Not 19.
Oh, well, what's the bonus?
Final depends on it. Plus 6.
Okay, well.
24.
See, that would miss me.
Hey.
And. Oh, damn it, 19 doesn't do shit. Fuck. That's 11 points of slashing damage.
Got in the top of your health bar.
Because what these guys only have one attack each. 11? Yes, sir. What was that? You can set an immediate action.
And now with a nice round number. Rarely who's winning.
I'm also on a even number.
And
76.
your tactics in Knowles is bad as hell. Whatever.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm missing one of the normal.
Right.
I'm not with that 19. I got scared.
One off the prime.
That's 9 points of damage.
You should have tripped him!
I should have
What the fuck are you doing?
And then another knoll.
That's their whole class!
And another knoll. There's a war attack. That's a full, so that is a second. Can he move in and just shoot? Yeah, he can. That's at a 4. So I rolled it. That's 3 4s and 2 19s. 5. You're just talking to the one boy behind it, something you can pile into this room. You see 2 rat dudes also come in. So now you slay 2 and full limited.
Just fucking John Wicking these fools. You bust through the sky and you're like, fuck.
Literally, like surrounding, just everyone's there. Some of these guys are.
So you see Oscar, who's fighting for his life against this rat, sees the boat, and he just.
Seems like you're not working hard enough.
Clearly,
I think we can push you.
you just find the small bit of metal and then you watch him.
My thing is.
Not even move around the corner. It's just up there. It's just like you can see it is.
Fuck.
And you can like slipping on the roof like.
I'm so weak. Come on.
You're not taking any more damage. Is now raised jump or while inward uses velocity to spin it.
Am I within attack range without moving over to them?
Oh yeah. You're pretty exactly.
I'm going to and
He's one of the
It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, haste is full round, so I still don't get that. So I won't even haste.
Just get one attack.
Yeah, I get one attack. But who is one of these guys
mostly damaged.
is the full health guy? Or
Full health guy.
This is the full health guy.
Full health guy, full health guy, full health guy, full health guy, full health guy. 1, 2,
I'm gonna
3.
attack this guy.
Good, right. This is not almost on the one first.
He will take 23 damage.
Woo!
If it was great, it would have definitely did. And then once I hit someone, I regain 1 key, and we're good.
Nice. Okay.
I want to jump. Okay, hold on. Before I jump, which one of you would like me first? The oldest one, because I great magic old.
You got a great perception check.
Yeah. Oh.
A lot of slides.
You know what?
If you found
You know what?
Mark, you wouldn't kill him, and that would be a mistake.
Oh yeah. You pass me the pink
Oh,
pink rule.
7.
Sir, that is
No idea. In that case,
You're within 60 feet, but you're only
you got with the cape. That's what I'm going up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a girl right there. You get the least visuals around her. That's at least 60 feet.
Oh,
Cape with swords, cape with staff, cape with staff thing, cape with walking staff.
Ooh.
try the long jump.
Long jump is 88 feet. My minimum is 64. So I'm just gonna long jump to. Wait, how about
Enough movement for it though.
60 feet? No, perfect. I'm just long jump to this guy. To this way.
As you get one attack.
One attack in the air.
Taking you to attack. Now I guess one attack anyway.
Exactly. Okay, let's wait. I could grab, but I'm somehow fail that.
You can grab and kick her into the dirt.
Yeah. They
Actively, that's
You can grab with this hand actually.
They probably take 4 damage. Well,
You know what?
that's at least 46.
It's a mage. It probably gets grabbed. I will try and grab. Okay, is this lady human or I'm pretty sure she could be human.
She's you.
Oh, I get a +1.
Grace is activated.
Yes, raise the
but then yeah, don't forget -2.
-2.
Yeah, -2 from shaking.
I don't know why I'm shaking.
It's because apparently we'll shake
It's a cast. It is for.
big cast.
Okay.
If you're afflicted by the fear, it's 12 rounds. Otherwise, you're shaken as long as you're not immune to fear.
Yeah, okay, let's do this. I have a 15 on my CMD.
Fear is temporary if you don't.
You're immune to fear. It's
29.
Get affected at all. But if you succeed, you're just shaken. It's like something fuzzing in your brain.
Okay, let's do this. I have a 15 on my CMD.
Fear is temporary if you don't.
You're immune to fear. It's
29.
Get affected at all. But if you succeed, you're just shaken. It's like something fuzzing in your brain and trying to put something. That's 13 points. Physical.
So I think she gets an attack of opportunity against you.
Yes, she does.
Now that you're like smelling her of burnt ozone, this is someone that has been hit by Midsummer.
That's not done, is it?
But she does get an attack of opportunity if she's not.
Yes.
She can't cause magic.
Oh my god, what a staff does. That's the fun.
She can't use a staff. She can punch you.
If she hits me, I apply whatever the damage is at a penalty to my CMD, so I could possibly not grapple her if she does enough damage to me.
This is the strongest one.
Yes! Okay.
One of there's two.
That is the end of my turn. Oh, wait. I will beast challenge her. So she can't attack anybody. No, she already can't attack. And I'd have to beast challenge her.
No, she can't.
Okay, she has a will save.
There's no save.
Okay. She's got it. He's just gonna struggle attacking her.
She's like 5K.
So you notice in a beautiful, her staff, which smashed you, is made of very similar material to the raised armor.
Oh, shit.
And you don't know much about anything, but you notice that the two materials raised last the longest, and this one will be something that's similar, probably very doable. Come on, walk it. If you touch it, it's fragile!
You are exactly right. If I touch it, it's fragile.
You rip it out.
Gun to his head.
With a few stand action.
It's time we hunt, old friend.
I think
His body kind of like
The mage is no fear.
lowers itself down, legs look like they're ready to scream.
As Jonathan's body starts to turn into a vapor mist, as he begins to phase inside of him once more.
Okay,
you can.
John Deere has returned.
John Deere.
John Deere. So John Deere.
You're right.
As the eyes of John Deere begin to glow bright light, as it begins to glow across its body, as it begins to glow lighter and lighter, its claws begin to darken a dark black. As he slowly
Natural attack.
Yeah, so you
begin to approach.
But pinning means you have to
All
make
of
a
this
spell.
stuff. That's a good point.
And you'll pin too.
Is it? So it's not obscured, right? I can't see it properly.
No, they're visible now.
They're close enough that they're visible enough.
Okay, so they don't have a like forest spell or anything like that.
It is more like it's more like the environment is actually.
I need to take ruler.
Oh yeah.
Please, Colin, I need to clean cooler.
How much is this? Is this 60 feet?
That is exactly 60.
Okay, I can reach it.
It's like that guy is 65. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I can reach it.
Surely Gandhi can move a million miles an hour.
No, it makes me go because it's very cold. He'll walk up slowly, as I think it's dark, right?
It's dark.
So I'm already obscured because of my glowing.
Yes. Its eyes are glowing brightly like the wizard's magic is glowing. So you guys can see each other, but you are relatively obscured by darkness. And there's buildings beside you here, like down there that he could easily kind of like slide into and actually hide. But that is more for sure. Didn't do right. Those.
No, it isn't. Alright, I will cast one in favor.
Cool. Even more.
You get to shine even more.
It's just the sword that's in the mouth, the 10-foot, nearly 15-foot long sword. Beautiful, beautiful, followed by Oscar.
Wire goes first.
The rat is technically after you.
I hold my tongue.
Of course you did.
The rat goes first. Also, the rat's turn takes 2d4 damage.
What's that?
No! Still be alive.
7 damage.
Oh, that's close! This rat has blown up and gone. 41 damage so far, baby!
Which is a lot of HP.
Yeah, that's fucking strong.
Always have a minus today.
Right, so they can't hit Oscar at all.
No, I can't do that 20.
Only the range attack. Okay, look at you two.
Then the range attack can't hit.
No, he gets range if Oscar can to hit. But then
Yeah.
How many attacks does he get?
he just.
Yeah, he can't hit.
So if more than one range attack is going to Oscar, then you have
I'm so glad that eventually weak little distance won't hurt us.
Eventually.
I can still get out.
I will always be I skill.
I think Drake just gets to take away the 3, what is it? No, 5. What are they total? 5 damage?
I'm going to deal 8 damage to everyone who is claimed by me, so I'm pretty sure the rat dies.
Rat has 7 more HP.
Okay, so he dies.
He revives because he's finished.
I find his essence that I gave him.
So, Loki doesn't see this, but you see like the black light kind of beneath on the floor, so you're looking behind you, you can see that.
And seeing that Loki has engaged, Oscar will raise Cerithril, grab it by the hilt and one by the crossguard, and a small orb of yellow begins to coalesce at this tip, and I'll shoot a beam of pure light towards, let's go, this guy. And I'm using Shatter Spell.
That's a funny.
This is a touch attack. I am aiming to dispel magic, the fly spell.
It's fly concentration. I think it is. That's not concentration.
Natural miss.
5. So one of them hits. So that's a D8 plus 4.
You might die.
That's 11 points of damage. Holy shit. Oh shit. Okay, well, the whole turn of rain just amazingly evading the blows of an entire room of monsters just slamming out of it. But you get bloodied at the very end of your long line of fighting. Yeah, looking half-destroyed great axes come over your shoulders, just smashes down. Here's your graphic target. So, down. And basically is still floating.
Go ahead.
And because you're basically going back to back with an ally. So make sure that gets to be right.
Darn. Oh, I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Oh, nice.
But it's only D4 on the crit, plus poison. It's over here. Oh, yeah. It's only double, so plus 2.
Oh, wow. It's just another guy's turn, yeah?
Yeah.
He's using it. On the start of this guy's turn, he takes
Okay.
2 damage.
Okay, apologies. I need you to roll me on D100.
Okay.
Strange fluids.
That's a D8.
Should have put my AoE spell.
45.
You take 1 more damage.
Roll 2d6. This one actually sucked.
Well, I haven't done the save against it, or is there another save?
I'll make you do the save, just roll.
You got 4 and 3.
Just 7.
7.
-7 to strength.
I can ignore 4 of that.
Oh, this is nothing. Okay. You said 7?
Yeah.
7 rounds. If you fail. This is a DC 28. Oh, what did you say?
Okay.
Well, you are nauseated, which means you do nothing. You are out of combat for 7 rounds. Okay. Unless Jonathan can heal you out of the nausea thing.
I can heal out Jonathan.
That's a pretty stability.
Does he get a save each round?
It's a one-time poison thing. Did the rat or
Do I have anything that could use it? Weird me. I think so.
Action.
No? Okay, cool. So I have
poison
a...
and this is mind affecting.
Oh! I have a plus 20.
Cool, so you have
So you need an 8 or higher.
I got 7. I'm nauseated.
Oh no.
So as he, you would finish with crit plus. You don't crit sneak attack damage. That's just a set load. There you go. Because
You don't crit any extra dice. pretty
so
much.
that's only 18 extra. Sorry, 16 extra piercing damage. So I rolled 4 plus 2, which was double, so 10 total. So 10 is total 26. So 16 more.
You don't crit percent damage.
You do not look like.
Pretty much the rule of Pathfinder is you don't crit any extra dice. Because you don't crit like magical
But
item
you can double your modifier.
enchantments either.
Okay. Nauseated.
Crit d10 first.
Okay, and then now the mage that was grappled by you is now no longer grappled. You can't do anything.
Well, then I burn.
There it is.
They're both prone, but you're nauseated. You know,
So. Wow.
I might actually say she's still grappled despite its body weight. Like, this one is still underneath the horse for now. These guys turn around and start like thumping. This is what these guys were losing, isn't it? So it's just this battle.
Okay, rolling DC 20 of their effect. Okay.
He also takes 4 damage at the start of his turn. And so does this one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they both take 4 damage.
Let's save.
He's panicked.
He really has to run. He really has to run. Has to use his whole turn. And realistically, it's going to dash. Yeah, I'll just dash. Yeah, he has to use his whole turn.
Yeah,
You fast boys flies in, flies out. How long does that last, by the way? How many years come you around?
it's called the fear aura effect, so
Until you're outside, I would assume.
I'm going to shoot.
Triggers the way you're inside, but
If you're in the area,
line of sight still. You're definitely out of the aura now.
he's definitely out.
He's got
So the fear effect
150
lasts
feet
for a
away from
round,
you.
so I'm going to say it just lasts for a round.
Okay, well, look, that's pretty good. Look along. Beautiful. All the wizards done. Mitts over the top of the round. Oh, yeah, dude. I think that effectively can line up 3. If he's flying up here, let's go. Yeah, just aim down. He's gonna be a perfect wizard and miss Loki by fucking millimeters. Like lightning that incinerates the rogue who fucked you up massively. He has evasion and just succeeded. So he's fine. That's what he was aiming for. Another guy succeeds, and another guy fails. But they've still taken enough damage regardless that these guys are lightning fried and are done. This is on the ground. Yeah. Beautiful. But you got anything else to do?
It's a standard action, right? Can't do anything else.
In 5
Whatever 15 plus 18 is 20, 30.
Okay. Wait. And so let's double check. Panicked? Do they get attacks of opportunity if Ray's moving through this stuff? No. I don't think so.
Yeah.
They do.
So 33.
So Ray can't leave.
I can leave for the front door.
No, like if you leave, you're still going to get hit on the way out. That's the only thing.
Yeah, but they will be running away.
But they will be
first.
running away.
Okay. They have to use all of their actions.
And that's what I mean.
They must, if they are able to, they must run.
There's like basically for the gnolls being big creatures, there's a crawl space for them to leave through right now. The
They
gate is
must use
open.
their action.
The gate is open 5 feet tall. Ray can just walk under. These guys are nearly 7 feet tall, so they have to basically get on their hinds and crawl, which is going to be great for you because
That's it, man.
it'll be prime. When your turn, very nice. I took care of them all because. And also, does it go into the back room here? Does it like 60 foot? Everything here.
So the guys in the back room should have been affected also.
There's only one guy that's in there.
33 is the DC, so
This is Monkey's turn. Done. Image turn. Done.
Can I?
Done with them.
I want to do something that wouldn't require form. Can I use a swift action to change my form from lettuce to arachnid?
Actively, because it says no spell casting.
It's not spell.
I know, but it's the closest thing you've got to it. You can do a move action. That's all you can do for your
I move the guy will get up.
It doesn't say you can't do a swift. I'm just gonna look it up.
You're not able to do anything requiring attention.
Yeah, which is the
Right, well, I just not do anything.
You're also not able to take a certain action because you can only take a move
A move
action per time.
So you're not moving.
I'm not moving.
Okay, good. Which is better for you because you're currently still holding a woman prone.
I use heal 13.
Right.
That's automatic.
This is now Jonathan's turn, followed by the rat, followed by Oscar.
Jonathan seeing everyone close to dying. The rat's still there.
Rat's still there.
Oh, it's my third round of combat.
You can hear the rats like the sound there. Or is a drawer loaded?
I'm not confused.
Jonathan will walk up to the grid,
Happens anyway.
hearing Ray do a cry of anguish. He will walk up to the grave as he will, I guess, use an action to lift the gate and try to go for it.
The dog's wrath.
But there you go, dog's ball. At no point.
Roll a
Strength.
This is just a strong. Yeah, we'll take a strength check. This is 21.
21, that's possible. I nailed it. Alright.
So you're looking good. No, so
Good luck. That's a 26.
yes.
Carl with that 60. Let's go.
So the gate is open to you. Gundir is easily able to walk in, and you are able to see Ray being really pinned right now, but you don't understand Ray's situations under control.
Yeah.
So walking in, all of them have to make a fear check.
They're already panicked.
Oh, they are panicked? They're frightened. They're not panicked. They can be panicked, right?
So they can be panicked and frightened.
So now they have to run away.
What's your aura? This thing?
It's just fear effects.
Yeah, what's the
DC
thing?
20. Because they constantly
That's barely. Some of them had literally a +1 to visual save.
I'll translate you.
Well,
I can kill the guys you're fighting.
And currently they're also like nausea and the things. So some of the gnolls automatically
combat for a bit.
Yeah, but that's not.
okay. So Jonathan rips through some of the pillars that are holding up the front of the building because
this mainly matters because the other guys, when they start running, you can take opportunity attacks, and their gateway of the only exit is blocked.
Yeah, great.
That's my time because that's my action. That's my movement to get it.
Okay, so +3 will saves. 2 of them have the opportunity to succeed.
Hell yeah. Also,
Which becomes it's 3 minus 2,
So
so that's one. Plus
I think it's 19 or 20.
17 and 12.
Okay.
They're all panicked and they're all frightened.
Also lost for 8 rounds because I realized it'd just be level.
Awesome. Yeah. So Ray kind of sends them out the door, but your dog actually in their area. So this guy's gone. So you're a wizard that you fight. So just you'll be able to keep flying a third of the way out, like down that side. There's another full 3 down.
Oscar is going to claim him, recover my shadow spell, and I'm going to once again shoot at this guy. Which definitely fucking hits. That is a lot. And this is to touch AC. So this is 11 plus 4 plus 6. So 21. So that's going to be 29. Oh no, 39.
39 damage.
39 to hit.
Yeah. 21 AC.
So you take.
No, it's touch AC, so it's actually 11.
No, 21 touch AC.
Oh, okay. That's insane.
Okay.
It's like 25. He's just a Dexy boy.
12.
Yeah, that's surprisingly
17.
smooth fun. Just because of Midsummer Dragon.
Okay, he takes 23 force damage
Oh!
as he is hit by just a bolt of pure light. And I'm going to try to dispel the mass flight.
So 7 level spell, but it's specifically the cost of level of the fight.
Yeah, so 10 plus caster level is DC.
20.
So 26.
That guy running away.
So the guy running away. The guy running away, and this guy who just got slammed, like rearing up to go for like a back of the neck stab into Loki, who's like just like not even willing to get up, just vomiting on the floor, vomiting over the mage.
Black onto him.
Like she's getting choked up, unable to breathe because you're vomiting on her. And he gets hit, and then the magic that was supporting him, you just see he gets prone. He gets shot.
Everyone sees as soon as that like
Rogue is down.
light hits, there is just in terms of the magic surrounding him begins to shatter.
Ooh.
Moki, can you move?
I'll try.
As you know, he's putting one arm up to try and raise himself. And there's a woman there trying to grab the mithril staff off the ground. He's smacking with it, but she's still half invisible. You realize if Murky actually tries to probably get up, it probably just crush the woman in the process. But she does look human. Specific characteristics are Bell. Let's go nose over the run!
Run.
I mean, Ray, you're getting two attacks here. Is it, you don't have your one.
He has a
He's only got a 10 dex, so it wouldn't matter.
What do you like?
Kindness, right, so that hits.
Start to coward.
Loading.
So they're like going around.
If they call it any further, they have to cower.
The rat folks can actually escape under Gundy because it's a large size creature, like as small size.
You can't do
But
that.
the big guys. Yeah.
I will go shoot attacks.
You shoot. You do. It's an escape.
29.
Yeah, so they got run awesome. 29 damage. These guys have not been hit yet.
Yeah, that would save me. I do in fact have combat reflexes.
So, what's your move?
6, 14, so I'm at 3.
So that's good. Well, there's two coming past you right now, and one is Ray's taking a small chunk out. But yeah, you get two enemies approaching you.
Alright, what's our AC?
Actually, sorry, what was that? Yeah, that's half of it.
First attack is 5 plus 11, so 16 damage for first attack.
Alright, so he's not deadly, he's a death's door. He has 2 HP off dying.
The next one that runs through
This is a full HP rat man.
next one through takes 19 damage.
Okay. 19. 6.
The third guy gets through.
There's the third guy in the knolls right now, and I mean,
40 damage. That's the minimum I can roll.
14. I'm going to be nice, because who cares, we're slaying these guys off. Ray has horribly damaged some of these guys anyway, so as one of the wonders that goes past you, you cut it in half. So now, total press, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 that you know that are inside the room with Ray, all trying to flee. They get to the point where they're close enough to attempt to flee. One of them gets cut in half, now they're cowering. There's nothing they can do. This guy up here, actually I didn't roll the save for, so he should probably
Also get -2.
do a save with a net. Nope. But he's a rat folk on the roof, so what he's going to do is he's going to skull.
Oh my god. He's gonna fucking attack me again. Let's go.
Well, he's running away though.
Yeah, he's going to
He's figuring it.
Yeah, he does. These guys starting to cower. Ray has realized that he went from being completely overwhelmed to just yelling at a bunch of, dogs like they're bad pets, and now they are whimpering.
You don't have a will save on cowering. I will say that.
Happy with that turn?
However, what if you fail that?
Do not wait, I'm actually roll, I can't succeed. They have a +1, but they have a -2 because of motion. Oh, no motion, because of shape. Turns out these guys are unfortunately affected by the mage as well.
Cost yourself.
And the only one who...
So wait, they're frightened, shaken, and panicked. They stack. Because they're for different conditions from where
Basically,
You just take the highest. Yeah, I think.
top around Midsummer. That's a Midso will disseparate dragon form. Will walk beside Oscar, like land, basically. So, you chose to roll C.
Captured her, got it though.
I've now captured her in my deadly play.
Person. Gross.
The demon book is, as I said, the original plan was to give it to the Celestials to destroy it.
Have you ever read Infernal or Abyssal?
I think you're really cool now.
Infernal. Can you read Celestial?
Yes.
I'll have them though. Let's go. Read that. Scroll of the Lord of Desire.
Okay. That's the final part of the book. that wasn't put in the book. So yeah.
Okay. What's like medieval?
Explain.
Anything that about the altering? Whatever that's going. Endless evil, sucky dudes.
I think you immediately understood because one, the book's signature, magically from August, is so detectable and so funny. And it couldn't have had the time to put it in identify the whole transform and stuff. So now it's that in form. It's visible magical signature the same. You know, it's a much weaker magical signature, but the exact same signature coming from the scroll that you just edited. So you're like, it's the same thing, but touching it probably won't make me evil or put me in it anyway. There we go. First page, celestial text, and then from there on it's infernal. We read a lot about the ways that celestials use, instead of infernal pacts, they use gifts. Gifts given to them from chosen representatives, and gifts given from the angels to humans as pacts. And then also talking about how the Sephira were basically also created in the same way that angels were to form a purpose, and specifically some were the Prince of Pain's focus, especially now that you have read it in Cyrus. You didn't exactly remember that name when the two sphinxes attacked you in Tulip while you were in prison, but now you recognize that at least one of those sphinxes was that Sephira creature, the other being Reborn. And the book scroll is telling you that she cannot be trusted because she was created by that Prince of Pain that created the Faceless Sphinx.
Gross.
It also
says a little thing about Flagell.
Also, yeah, the Flagell were made by evil creation from the void.
Didn't you say another one?
I have another idea.
This is worthless.
How about lead the Faceless One to Innsbruck? They're supposed to be even, let them fight it out for eternity.
Do you think she would kill her other self?
They attack on sight. I don't think
They would never kill each other. That's not how it works.
They fight.
They fight.
Yeah,
They would not kill.
I'm not saying for them to kill, I'm saying for them to fight. Non-stop. Let that be their problem.
The turf war will happen. This is Mitso over likely King's Bay, but if not, all of Domino will suffer from this.
He can fly. Send it to Lysora.
Mysore is a terrible place. No one should ever hear that.
Look, is there some other fucking miserable continent on this planet?
A lot.
Send them to one of
But it
those.
seems everything is happening here. Alright.
Likely this is because we are harboring the books on which it was trying to steal off of us. I barely managed to get the book away from the tower when you destroyed it. And your
That was ugly. Well, at the very least, that one is not stew chicken should to go. How about you, Mitsa?
would be
How about the rest of you, including you? Whatever the hell you are.
I am Jonathan Necrodominus.
That's nice.
I would put the leader in jeopardy.
Of the Black Clerics.
I don't know what that is.
Part of the Church of the Graves.
I do know what that is.
I don't know why you have Morden's blessing and how you became a Deathbringer. So you called it. But that intrigues me.
He never called it the Deathbringer, but you were absolutely can infer.
To be honest, he's the least useful one anyway. The rest of you, this thing is going to blight upon this continent, clearly, for several hundred years now. So, I'm going to need you to go into that God's damn book and find whatever key is required to end it permanently.
I agree that we need to deal with it, but we first need to deal with the Forgers. They have recently stolen
Is it divinity? What are the second names?
Seer. Seer.
They recently stole a seer, which has the ability to tap into the divine. And they have her trapped underground. From evidence of that page, we know that the Forger are planning something unknown. But more deeply concerning is that if we enter the book, a time lapse will happen. For what I have estimated, at least 5 hours was lost when Moki and Ray entered the book. The flesh.
They usually give me was a time for the books and outside. Yes.
I believe it indicates that, for example, off-planet creatures that had creation linked to the void, and the void is an innately forming evil place.
I just want to overthrow everything, pretty much.
This is basically an angel's context given from a creature that was using planar travel that had never gone to this plane before, and had found the Voidar and found the remains of a place that you recycled by the Voidar.
Why is this page not in the rest of the book?
Because I took it out.
You broke an evil artifact.
I guess.
But you did not have that page before you left the book, did you? You got it from inside there.
Yes.
The priest is on. It was a tough job getting everyone out of there. It's the rocks had eyes and mouths. It was like madness incarnate inside. It is a book made from the Prince of Pain, an angel turned evil first.
Fine then. You help me kill the demon lord, and I'll save your silly seer. Why would you even want a seer? They're
You
worthless.
save all of my family and I will kill whatever fucking god you want.
You're not killing shit. Let's be honest. We need you to break his power in the mortal realm so that I can finish him for good.
Save my family first.
All of you going to stake a claim on this one guy's stupidity.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the time dilation. It is more important that we do our tasks here before we get anywhere else. If we go in, we don't know if years or days will pass.
That's not really my fucking problem.
Unfortunately, I am bound by having to protect the innocents.
You're afraid of that book.
Unfortunately, this city is under my jurisdiction.
Sorry, what?
You're afraid of the book.
If I go into the book, it will become more powerful. Its mark is on me, that's why it cannot die.
Sure, but you fear it.
I have no idea what the book is.
You would guard that book with your life.
Why would I give a shit about an ancient evil book?
Because you are evil. You are ancient evil. You feed off it.
Okay,
If you were stronger, you could devour it.
why would I want to devour it?
So that you could get better.
You have a very, very limited and very small concept of what evil is.
Potentially. But I know a version of me went inside that book and broke it apart.
That's supposed to mean something to me.
That means that whatever I am can get there at some point.
Loki, you feel an invisible form touching your half, and it feels like a half third full hand.
Grab it first.
You. Stop! He's invisible. So you're grabbing something that's just over there.
Sophia pulls hands up.
And you see a black book open in the air, just a floating black book. Little black tendrils. And you watch as there is like a small, what you might call a projection or a TV floating in the sky, and it is only showing Oscar throwing up. Oscar, like, projectile hovering as hard as working. Leaning back, half scuttling back, and then another form of obstacle crawling out of that vile pool. And you see Sophia's form kind of apparate. That will make two of you. It's not worth going back in the second time.
I can probably as well. Whatever, past vision, right? Or Sophia.
It's just like a minor illusion.
Yeah.
It's what happened maybe an hour ago. And now Sophie, you told me you're not supposed to open the book. We have to track the evil version of him.
I'm gonna grab Sophia.
What are you doing?
Let her up.
What are you doing with Sophie?
Let her go.
She is a small ancient girl.
Alright, this was that Sophia you're looking for.
Why are you looking for Sophia?
It's her skin with one of my nails. Drop her back down. You are her.
Fuck you! Sophia scuttles back, and then you see she's like, give me a coin pouch, Frank, give me a coin pouch, give me a coin pouch.
What the fuck are you doing here?
What are you? Scuttles back, scuttles to the side also.
Of course, it's okay.
He's like,
Get the fuck out of here, old man.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Now the fuck.
Well, what can you do? Look,
I'm too weak to do anything.
I have about 11 or 12 hours before it kills my clones and comes here, so I'll just lift up off the floor and hover about 30 feet above you guys.
I'm patient. I can wait until you change your mind.
Then we can do that. 12 hours to kill the soldier and into the book seems mighty fun.
If that's exactly reasonable, it takes us 8 to get to the inner side of the city.
You don't need to kill the Fojo. There's an army coming here.
I can get
Didn't
us
kill the
wherever we need to go in seconds, but it is not much. In a day, I have little strength left. I can get us 2 places in total. Once there, maybe once back, or once there.
We just need to go there and then to there. The book from there.
You should go to the temple.
I'm not wrong. The Fojo have their own ability to teleport, right? So we can use them when we get back out to save our own strength. My strength.
That is true.
There would have to be able to catch one.
Yeah, assuming that they're still running, we should just check their main hive and see if they're queens.
Why do we need to go after them?
They're my sister.
Okay, that's a reason to go after them.
And they're creatures made of the void. Their only purpose on this earth is to reclaim it, recycle it.
We accept your request for the 12 hours.
That wasn't a request. That's how long we've had until he comes here and kills all of you.
I'm just telling you that the time dilation will be one.
If we do this, we save Oscar's sister. I would like to go to the temple to drop off my son.
Let's not move yet.
I'm guessing Sophia would resist me casting a spell on her.
Probably.
It's probably.
I'm gonna cast status on her.
Status.
That's a will save if you're resistant.
You're gonna read her.
Status sheet.
It just lets me know where she is and what's wrong with her.
He will say it's possible.
Not a lot of things wrong with
To be fair, I don't think you can succeed. That's an 18.
That fails.
So she goes by myself.
How is lawful?
Well, in fact, shadow spell.
What's that? No,
She failed, so it's succeeded.
Oh,
So she goes behind me.
18 else.
Natural 20.
Got him.
so he dispels your ability.
But you still get to read her, apparently.
we need to find Emerald.
Right, it's spell broken.
Go to the temple.
Did you prepare action to cast spell?
Just casting a spell magic.
Shut it up.
Meaning you did get some recognition, and then it got some.
Oh, no, we are, yes. But
It's like a overtime.
it's taking with them.
So,
Because if not, I can just immediately teleport out of frame. So.
We need to
Just depends how many blood points I have.
Where's everything?
Okay.
Cicero.
I was expecting the elf just to die.
Still vomiting. We need to at least wait for the elf to come back and for him to be fine. We don't know if we're going to teleport down there and face enemies.
Suppose you're correct, yes.
And I'm not bringing my son with me. He needs to go to the temple where it's safe.
We have no one to take him there.
The temple's over there. We can just walk over.
7 hours. Is it 7 hours?
What about just this temple of Huntsper's?
It was filled with rat people.
Yes, and now there's 2 helpless victims in there that are
Not safe because there's a sewer opening in there.
not safe. Right.
And it would be irresponsible to leave them.
I could walk the hatch shut.
I'm going to bring Gundir.
Magic.
They're probably broken.
Bring Gundir with his son.
I'll be okay with that, but he needs to be safe.
I would prefer the Gundir to be by my side, but I can't leave him here.
How fast can Gundir run to the temple?
I can teleport him to myself at will.
Then my son can ride Gundir to the temple, and then once he's there, Gundir can come to you.
Gundir, are you okay with this?
I can do it. I don't remember where the temple is.
Well, I really want to go back and get some food too, but
So if you go,
no, I should stay with you guys.
Would you allow Gundir to teleport the person riding on Gundir to him? That's a bit silly.
No.
Okay, because the ability just says that you summon them out. It doesn't say if you counts the person riding it.
No, I definitely no.
Because that means I could teleport to people.
But Sophia, we'll use 100 gem dust that you found to take away that hour that you were going to be throwing up.
which spell is this?
This was the order. It was 70 minutes.
I mean, this was a restoration or
This is restoration.
Normal restoration.
Is it normal restoration?
It does get rid of
Middle restoration.
From a sanity, I think it reduces your DC by something as well.
It'll be by 2.
You've taken some Panadol.
Oh, wait.
Like a hint of some sort of spark to ignite her energy that kind of matches yours. Then it is this strong, dark, not fire, but like this dark kind of smoke that just saturates Loki and then clings to him. And then stops him from vomiting.
I feel so much better.
Gundir, take the 2 people in this orc.
It's like can't magic.
Is he coming with us?
I'm gonna look at me and a smile.
I don't want him to, but I
Don't bring him.
Diplomatic endeavors might suggest we leave you behind. Marcus. Good. Okay, that's not a no.
You're being diplomatic.
I intend to be, yes. As far as I'm aware, they are diplomatic creatures, despite what Oscar says. You have encountered them before, gotten away with such. So Eric has told me.
Depends on what is occurring.
Is Heron coming out? He's not here now, but
I can contact him. He will move in quickly. See that sort of spiral energy near his ear. Releases it. The message is sent. He will be here shortly.
Gundir picks up. I felt child's name.
Sophia.
The other child.
Pirates.
Iris. Gundir goes into the church. Looks at the 2 people who are still scared technically. Actually, it's been around like 8 rounds, so its fear effect would end.
There's a human-sized doorway for Gundir to move through. Like Gundir can put his hand at the doorway to see the people, but
You'll
Gundir
come to the door as you go.
Hope on my back. I shall take you somewhere safe.
Okay. Oh yeah, I think yes. I will. I led, and you see one of them is like has had a like heavily feet limping on it, barely able to walk, but the other helps them.
Gundy will lay out his greatsword like a ramp to go into his back.
Cute.
One of them just doesn't even have the strength, he just has to sit on it, Gundy has to flick it back. You eventually get the three of them in total. Imric, while Gundy is doing his job, are you hiding away from these guys now that you've seen? Like, you can hear / see them?
I'm not feeling ill. I'll just come back.
What's that? So you think down and go up and then fill them in your
Oh, you've killed them all. Nice.
Marcus just floating 30 feet off the ground.
What the fuck?
He's trying to get us to go into the book.
This is gonna be... That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
It is, but we have 4 job problems first. Okay, yeah, right. Or a demon lord will descend upon us and try to kill us, so... Can we stop that from happening? Yeah, so we go on to the book. Oh, that sucks. But first we got to save our seer friend.
And hopefully my other two.
I did promise that I would protect her.
That's right.
Are we going? Are we waiting for something? Oh, okay, well I'm here. It's really scary that he gets us stuff.
You see Hera just like flying over Cicero's head, just hit hard on the ground.
The gang's all here.
Welcome back.
I got surprised out of the sky. There was a wizard on the run.
That's Marcus, by the way.
Is Marcus using fire to propel himself, or is he just floating? Very crazy, scary bad.
Probably just floating right now. Let's see.
That's
It's calm, there's no need for fire.
scary.
He's almost been killing the rest of it all.
That is. What is that?
The evil influence that I told you about.
Oh, that looks faceless sphinx.
Yes.
Right. I'm never in the room unless whatever you said. Well, I'm happy to go defeat that thing if we need to. What's the plan? What are we doing?
We're going after the Fojo.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, we're attacking the Photon? We have to take out of them, right? They're all really, really strong.
They like frozen in time for like a
We're not
while.
attacking them, we're saving some.
After the Fojo.
We got a sensitive situation.
Wait,
To see her back.
Emmerich, you said you walked from it and you were there, right?
Yeah, I stabbed the shit out of one. We didn't die.
They can like teleport.
They can teleport as well.
Did you say the purple elf was there?
Yeah, I don't think he was the one teleporting.
No.
I think it's only the royal guards that can do it. Like the big ones. Well, I hope it's only them. I'd be really mad if it's not.
We're not sure.
Do we know where Familiar is?
When I was in the book, I had a vision of it. But I don't know if it's the same location, and I hope it isn't.
Why? What is it?
Because she wasn't exactly functioning.
Can we figure out if she's still alive before we go into the hive of really strong ant people with guns?
Family is always alive.
Hey, floating guy, can you figure out
Even
if
when
he's
you
already
feel
dead or not? Wait, how do we know he doesn't know what she looks like? But I can show him. Fucking spook. Can you gives us a pretty bad image of Cecilia that she'd seen one time? Can you like get us or like tell us if she's alive?
The hips were thinner.
Here's slightly longer.
Because I don't have a perfect remember, like part of my brain to remember what these people look like. I've only seen them like 5 minutes.
You got her eyes right.
One eye's too droopy. I don't.
No one was right before.
Oh, that's too high.
Scry. You have a wizard.
That is true. Needs her. Can you figure out if she's alive?
Just
The different spell slots.
Look, we can just teleport in there. We'll be fine.
Give me 10 minutes and I will scry.
He scribes. We can tell straight to
Turns out
the
10,000 gold.
That is true.
Magic mirror. Is everyone combat ready?
We only ever teleported in that sort of this thing that goes on water. And it goes on.
I'm less than combat ready, that gun, dear, but I'll need it to.
How fast can you move?
I'm low.
120 feet around.
Okay, so healing ready? Have we got some healing damage?
John, can you heal away?
Alright.
Jump.
Yes.
Give me 50 health.
It seems that Enrico finishes quite quickly, like closer than 10 minutes. He finishes about 5 minutes in.
Damn.
So there was a cut-off. It worked, but then I was lost.
Also, everyone gets hit by this, so it doesn't matter, honestly.
I can take a single blow down, don't I?
I'm rolling early. I was like 7 rounds. Just 5.
Once again, spell resistance, is that your casting level total?
Yeah, I can cast it.
D20 plus level
Yeah.
No.
is what you're rolling to
Overcome mine.
Is that a lot?
Otherwise,
It's currently 19.
every
No,
spell resistance
let's see.
is based on a certain number plus level.
Cecilia has a 21, and I just wanted to double check. So overcomes that, but he still fails his thrust spell.
Okay. Rip. Oh, what is it? Where's the operator? We should go to the
I swear I saw the outside figure of a girl, something with black hair.
Actually get a teleport?
So there's 6 plus.
I don't think so. But a shading of her
What do you mean
head.
black hair?
It was just black hair, and that was all I saw before it shut me out.
You got white hair?
That's good enough. Do you like to lay on your
Right around like.
Not in
No.
12 hours.
2 HP is
I'm
under.
talking about you guys over there. Like,
That's
okay.
89 versus 81.
Check the rat for any two-handed weapons, or just not.
Unless it's cantrip.
The gnolls, the big guys, they have two-handed weapons, yes.
I'm gonna grab whichever
They
one.
immediately break because they're not
I'm gonna grab the staff that's on the ground.
the mithril staff. Okay.
In my culture, our hair is a sign of connection with the divinity. It's like the divine. White is
That's true. Discord.
unchanged. It is all of the 9. It's a blank canvas.
You should put hair in.
I mean, I guess she's not exactly one to do that, but I guess if someone else wanted to,
I don't know. It's just spitball, dude.
maybe if they're trying to hide her, they make her not look like her. That makes sense.
I don't just go refer to it. Is it on
Her
Instagram?
black hair.
Do we move the wizards?
Not properly, no. You can go find if you see anything better.
Yeah, move the wizards.
Okay. I want you to.
No, this guy has a bunch of poisons.
Who was it?
This is good stuff. How many charges have you used?
Only one. For the stone skin.
He's good stuff. Good stone flesh, nice.
Monkey, are you using any weapons?
I have this impale, so one that was in that guy. I would like a better one, but they keep breaking in my hand.
Right. Yeah, that's tough.
It's rough, buddy. Horrific, evil god. It sucks, man. I lost a dead flesh axe that two of them on. Broke or something.
The group threw it away.
I threw it away, I tried.
The group threw it away.
This guy's got a hammer. First, you reckon you can use a hammer?
I pick it up, it breaks.
No, it could have been a metal one.
Yeah. So as long as there's a building cover, that's all. There's a lot of stuff. That's correct.
It's not a that.
It's not the movie deals weak.
Yeah, oh, we got technically also good.
Is that also strength?
Alright, swift action.
Interesting, like Jonathan had been tracking down the one that you didn't. You left that much to kill something.
Skill will move action. Anyone affected by his clan takes 8 damage.
It's just you in that day of woman.
And this guy's still.
Yes, he does. You feel the engine soul cut.
Is this chick still alive?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Also, all the guys who are panicked also got their weapons, so like couldn't really do much.
I'll take 2 attacks against him. With my
Also,
skill
guys
shadow
away
fist.
spellfingers, so it's all cool.
You're at 2, 5, 27. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and my unarmed strike is
26 is the exchange.
29. First attack does.
And she don't damage, that's right. But she's like dying from the flight.
24 on the first attack. Second attack is.
This guy is only been hit by 20 plus, he's done that one blast. So.
21 physical damage, and then 5 electric.
That's like for the second hit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So you're 50 damage. Woo!
Unfortunately, I am very small in the city.
Not yet.
Okay, he takes an extra 2d6 from territorial. So he takes an extra 11 damage.
That is enough to you don't use that rest of the attack. It's just doing the dog. Just like, there was like one left by the time you do your set check.
I mean, if they try to look for it, I guess don't change it.
Right, there's only 2 left. They can't even squeeze through or walk potentially by the pedal. Yeah. He sort of puts his hand out where he's seeing this crossbow hunter and just shoots a light and takes out a large part of that building. So
I duck.
you're, I mean, in comparison, you're wondering how much of Mitsu as Dragon, Mitsu just as a raging lunatic in the 4th version of him that was a clone before, how much of just this whole city's destruction is from him.
I lost his kill. Now it's killing. She does another 8 damage.
So,
What are we doing?
What's our corpse?
Monkeys seizing.
I'm not feeling this sword.
where is he?
Just cowering for now. But those demons over there, I will finish off them first.
So we'll walk up to those demons over there.
Oh, they've now been taken in. That's why this is a small group that they started fighting them before you guys even entered the battle. And then went on it, but yes, they've basically made a procession of regular corners with weapons and 5 elite soldiers down one of his own floor. Take them out. Disgusting, interesting, green and fresh looking demons. You notice as the movement comes back, the light falls to the floor, and then you notice as you suck up that energy, is it just kind of like fade?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of just sort of goes back into his hands and then sort of just dissipates.
Is there a familiar scent on
No. You notice as Norman returns, once his energy withdraws, you see the ground, suddenly his eyes burst with light energy. His mouth seems to also release what you already see with the black, orange, reddish cells. He says that, and then energy starts to release from his eyes. Now, and you've got has was black blood, and you see pools of red blood explode out, projectile spray, and he tries to set up. Then you watch that blood, and this liquid hit the ground, but it hits the ground, culminating into a form. Similar type of dark red hair, Oscar. And really not. You got seen not 2 days ago, or a day and a half ago. Just materialize and have a smoke use in a vial. You see his body's just steaming, loosely black vapors coming off of his body.
Well, I guess we should have expected you back at some point.
You
Do you want to go on a break until you're back?
hear
Just on.
Mixer yell.
I just want a guy.
You want to Marcus. Intel pulse through blood.
You hear from Mixer. Marcus. I don't think I remember you. And then Mixer, why are you here now? Continuing, we return to a revelation as the formerly noticed, forgotten Iridian Knight, warned of by Inspirus, used by the party, and with its Phoenix summon thing that it helped the party traverse across Domino in the span of half a day. A day before. Now he is here. And I think something that everyone can notice, one, his body looks like... Oh, you mean one of the mages?
Yeah.
Yeah, what looked like a...
It's a light hammer or like a two-handed hammer?
It's a two-handed hammer.
Yes. Gross. Ooh.
You get 3 of these vials.
So I got a beat stick.
You got a beat stick that looks a little better than his, but also... Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do you want to swap? I think this might be a little bit better for you.
What does it do?
Spells.
This one just spells as well.
Oh, take both of them.
Sounds good. But this one, it hits hard.
Marcus is very
Okay, so you pass the other stuff.
You can do it. There you go.
I have a bigger problem at the moment. I mean, not a bigger problem, but potentially a bigger problem.
A problem that needs to
be
have
done
everyone prepared right now.
Alright, so what does the other stuff do?
I sent it through to your Discord.
Shut up, Discord right now.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Oh shit.
It's just I sent it to your Discord.
No, the meteor hammer is a flail. That's an exotic flail. It is two-handed.
God damn it.
It has like a solid like hammer head, but it does.
Yeah, it's like a hammer on a chain.
How much time has passed since the start of the session?
Like 20 minutes.
No, I guess I'll.
Probably.
I'm still a little
Way less.
No, because we flew a bit.
And you've had about an hour conversation.
That was at the end of our session.
No, it was. So this.
Oh yeah, I see.
There you go.
Yeah, it is.
Honestly, don't know if it's better than, but you know.
It's better because it's considered a holy symbol. Therefore, gold components are paid for. Yeah. However, it's weaker.
It is we do items around Marcus and Mitsu. You hear Mitsu say, "These are, I believe, a special force of
Cancer Inquisitor stuff.
Which one?
alchemists.
Oh, how good.
These are Venomaxes, special sort of military force from the land of OMENS to the south.
I've never heard of that place. Of course, Bastille would send their scavenger venomancers to smoke out the last threats that were protecting the city.
I know them. They are cunning strategists, waiting for the right time to unleash their skills.
Where's Bastille?
Bastille is a city,
-4.
the westernmost city of the land of OMENS to the south.
As in like a different continent?
Half ignores what you're saying, but nods and looks up. Did you battle them, Marcus?
Ray, don't like me over there. They send them to hunt me. You'd think they would come up with a measure of force. Poison isn't really something that affects me.
I have heard they used blimps like we have, but for the purpose of bombing, gassing, infiltrating, that they only sent 6 scourge mages. It's confusing. Strategies are being worked around us to try and take this city while we are at our weakest. It is imperative that I do not stay away from this city's surface for long, or threats like this might become more rampant.
Why don't you leave him here to protect him?
You said leave them?
No, leave him here to protect him.
Why would he protect them?
Because we've got a deal. He needs us to go into the book. We need someone to protect you while we're away.
I don't think he would offer that.
He's right up there.
Would you, Marcus?
Do what? Just fly around the city and kill any outsiders you see. Do that for 12 hours.
8. You got one of them.
Sure.
Is it
don't see
getting?
any.
Is it getting quicker? Is he taking them faster? What do you mean take them?
I have 3 puppets left. I've spread them out over the ocean. He just got one of them.
How many will you strike?
Yeah.
Should we do that?
I've already killed him 10 times.
What's stopping us from just letting you do this forever?
The fact that I'm going to be standing next to you forever until he dies.
He won't be attacking us if he's attacking you.
You think you can avoid the battle between us?
Well, casualties are bound to happen.
Are you okay with being that casualty?
I don't exactly have much else to live for at the moment.
That's adorable.
Yes, but the other version of you will be happy to take your spot, Oscar. I would not be so brash.
If you wish to die,
I'm going to kill me right now.
if you wish.
Don't make that joke, Oscar. He does not joke around as much as you think.
I don't know, he's been joking quite a bit. Forgive me.
I've tasted already before. Quite a few. But they're all unique.
Oh, there.
You're wasting time. I haven't done it all.
Alright, let's go. Sort of starts to summon circles around his feet, which get wider and wider and encompass about a 20-foot area around him. Yeah, gather now. We will get going. Make haste.
You can't.
We will leave you here, Marcus. For your sake, I hope you spare the people here who didn't deserve anything. There are many left. Go capture them.
So if you can go kill some demons or something. Keep yourself entertained.
They are trying to get warlock contracts out here. It would be helpful for the city.
There's a bunch of fiends.
Yes.
Gross.
It only happens after great disasters across the lands. They're just taking advantage of the location.
And you arrive in a damp, humid edge. Water laps your back. Get sprayed from the small amount of water that drips from the waterfall next to the net, which you fell through once before. You are out the front of what is a crystalline cabin.
Is the zombie owl still there?
The zombie owl is still there.
And it wasn't killed?
It was not like slander. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
It was in the net.
Yeah, it's in the net.
Yeah.
It's just stuck there.
The fragile, look at that funny thing. Look at that.
I think you can see there are some like laser holes that have clearly gone through it, but I don't think. But you're noticing the entire fragile layer is silent. The glow that would be coming out of the central crystal which the queen was inside of isn't glowing anymore. And you don't see any creatures in it.
Why did you try to say this is like the back door? But they watch it.
Am I expecting to see insects pointing their weapons at us?
Not yet.
I haven't seen them.
We're not on the net, are we?
No.
I think it was the net that triggered them last time. Or the huge amount of water.
Well, let's go to the Queen's chamber.
And now it's like
Can't we just ask for your sister back?
They don't know us anymore.
you know where you're very close to
the city.
the archway that leads to
Remember that favor was cashed in.
We did a shit job of that then.
It doesn't matter.
They definitely did,
I
but
mean, we don't know what they did. They might have killed a lot of things.
I don't think so.
Oh, alright, fair enough.
But either way, the favors are very nonsensical in the way that they could be whatever, meaningless or worthless or whatever, that it's still been cashed in.
And also, we're here to very obviously get his sister back, and they need her. So.
Well, then they can ask for her help, not just take her.
That would have been nice.
Yeah.
But they are also creatures that are insectoid and born from the void and only came to this plane to conquer, so.
No reason they shouldn't have common courtesy.
Best case scenario
So right.
is that in the end the Fojars heard our request and was like, we'll protect Oscar's sister from the invasion of demons.
Okay, that was the best we did.
Yes.
And they will talk ourselves out of this and we can get her
Do they know that she's your sister?
whatever.
I assume so, yes.
Very inclined to do that.
Some resemblance.
Well, also, they were like, we need her,
And me.
stop attacking us, or we're gonna kill you. Also, we need her brother. Well, we want her brother as well.
I suppose that's true.
It's probably nothing important.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have delivered you right to them.
I'm happy to go back with the, other one.
Makes sense. It's fine.
We're running out of time. Let's go.
So do you want to send me back?
I was thinking about sending both of us to. Yes.
Alright, let's go back. I can help you protect.
No, wait, I don't know what she is.
I don't think. No, let's just fucking enter one.
Definitely better if you go with us. Then you can tell
Also,
us out.
I swear, one of you has a stone to communicate with the queen.
There's only one, so I already used it.
We didn't
One's ever.
Yeah, that was all part of it. It was to cash in the favor.
Oh, same stuff. Pretending this magical item you have and it doesn't work.
You point like in the general vicinity of the room and it doesn't trigger.
No.
That sucks.
Oh no, it does work.
once you gave me what you gave to her, like, so I mean, it makes sense.
Well, I was kind of expecting the one to not be infinite, because it's for whatever. Why did you take my sister and can I have her back, please?
Just let them over here. What are you talking about?
Sister back. You are looking for Iridi.
He seems a little less fucking out of anything.
You are lost.
Lost are you?
She's under good communication.
As you walk into the dark central chamber,
There's also the loss.
this is supposed to be her throne room, and you realize that the walls aren't dull glowing red like they normally are, and you enter a completely black vacant room.
What's going on? Here.
What?
You can hold on to it.
I don't want to hold on to a fire. Yeah, yes.
And then suddenly, in the darkness of that room, you suddenly see not a flash or a change of colors or a sense of magic. Suddenly, you just see a red energy rifle just suddenly appear in the darkness.
Double defense.
I feel like this is always having greatness.
Yes, it is.
I'm kidding.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sneak.
Gonna do detect magic.
Sure. The room is nearly vacant of magic, except for the strong magical energy that is akin to the Queen's, that is emanating off of the body of the Prologue. You notice this is a royal guard like you've seen before, and with the ability obviously to teleport, you get the idea, now that you're about 60 feet away from it, it's alone. And it's into this chamber.
Are you there?
So there's no enchantment magic or any fading lingering?
This room seems to just be strange, like you were getting a weak necromancy the first time you entered this chamber, and now there's just nothing.
Just you took the whole colony, maybe down to like a ritual room or something.
There was sacrifice, though.
Devouring her divinity.
There
was a job.
They are below us.
a danger. The danger was the proximity to this surface and its tunnels. Once we were alerted to defend the sewers, we moved below, further down. It is not as comfortable and not as large, but our colonies make work of it. She is expecting you. And it's kind of just like loosely looking, head pointed towards Oscar.
See, I feel like I shouldn't be here.
Did you defend the sewers, or did you just
It's a
flee?
really bad idea.
We sent 12 royal guards into the sewers. 2 came back.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I was expecting more.
Especially like
They were a loss.
12 out of how many of you are?
13 royals.
I'm just royals, why not just soldiers?
We do not have soldiers.
Remember the artisans here.
We have workers
They make like clothing
and royal guards.
and guns.
And that is it. With 1 engineer to work as our creative tinkerer.
Should really work on that.
Yes, we should have expected that. Their military is kind of pathetic.
Yes, I was not expecting the mall to die. I thought they would just teleport out when they got injured.
You must all hold me if you wish to come, but we only really need to commute with the Iridi.
Yeah, see that? Doesn't give me exactly good vibes.
How would they want to go with?
And you hear a different voice. Thou, like it's a weird change to be the Queen's tone, barely different.
Alright.
But you can tell. Thou has done well to come here again. That's it.
Oscar.
Here's up to 0.
Would you allow me to go into your body so I can go with you?
Always, John. No, let's just all go together. You just offer. No, John.
I feel like if we go in all there, we'll all be in danger.
Oh, I think so, yeah.
So we should have another body up here to break.
I will leave. Oh wait, break in. We don't know how deep they are.
Mitzel.
It's up.
Mitzel can take us out.
I have only one ability to teleport us less.
Mitchell, would you allow me to
No, I do not. We have clothes.
You should all go in and see what happens.
I am subordinate. I am alone now.
Okay, what if Mitchell dresses like me and goes in my stead?
I think they're like I think we smell pheromones or whatever.
That's true.
We should just all go. Mitzel can bail us out.
I think this is a really bad idea. They stole my sister.
Well, yes, we need to get her back.
I know
Maybe they have a good reason.
He was saying that they wanted me as well.
Did you ask them why?
So? I did, and they didn't answer.
Maybe ask again.
Isn't that weird?
It's good to want you. They want you to take you to your sister, and then we can get her.
That's why I'll possess you, so then I'll possess the queen next.
I wouldn't recommend.
Get in.
That is the plan. But I will grab control of my body.
What if you get taken over? Because there's like 10,000 mines in there. I'll take care of your body.
You hear, as the photo says again in the Queen's voice,
What are we doing here?
your sister, the Iridi, is no longer with us.
You mean she's dead?
Communication is with her guiding spirit. She has been. We were trying to stop
What did you do to my sister?
something we were trying to prevent, and it worked somewhat. She has been possessed by an angel of death, and there is some ritual involving something we do not understand that links.
Okay, yeah, we should all go. We should
I'm
all go.
gonna go.
Yeah, well,
Alright, okay. If you try and possess her and she's already possessed, that's not the strongest one.
It's just we both share the same body.
Oh. I thought that was like
It is still like the one that possessed to begin with. Text. Yeah.
technically
You're
they're
right to say.
sharing the body and
This
there's
is
no
different trouble.
rules.
We need to get that.
I'm aware of that.
It's okay, there's only 20 gods.
There's no rules.
No, 22.
2 are injured.
Oh, no, 20
was 30, you said 12, and 2 came back.
You see the one that you're currently talking to is missing a legends.
That's fun.
There's like 4 left.
This is the one I attacked.
Oh, this is the one I attacked.
You can see that there's still the green room where it's clearly poison has been inserted into, and it's missing one leg.
Okay, everyone.
Everyone.
Grab the creature. What?
Alright, we'll
Touch the creature.
Alright.
I don't think it has a penis.
We'll touch it.
So if you like specifically touches the crotch region, taps the shell.
Sophie, can you find something? I don't know what bugs were.
Just right onto it.
Maybe only the place.
You see like you're trying to pull apart the plate. You see like a stretched material that is like clearly stripped.
It's really crude. It's in now. You told me to grab the fucking thing.
And then while you're playing with it, you don't even realize you were teleported. And you realize afterwards that then your body is not prepared because you're fondling it and you're.
If we're dealing with an angel of death,
Oh, you okay?
if we're dealing with an angel of death, they might try to kill us on sight.
Why?
I think they're right there.
You see a long downwards tunnel now. It's about 60 feet away from you, where you see there's some sort of chamber that opens up. You're in a dark, 50-foot wide tunnel.
Every time I've
That's all right. We'll get to it.
I've made my stomach queasy. Every time I've gotten in contact with angels before, they've never been nice. So fair warning,
Makes sense.
they might see us as creatures of pure depravity and try to erase us.
All we have to do is.
It is okay.
Just resist it.
Can we just...
I am familiar with angels of death more.
Maybe. You would probably be stabbing my sister to death, though, which I don't want.
We can just get John to possess her and, fight the angel.
Do you have like anti-possession magic?
I can't magic anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have tried to, diplomacy with the other Oscar to get them back and then double crossed it.
You're going to. I mean, I tried that, and he took over my body and stole a scroll. Or the book, or something.
Can't
And he revived my soul.
you do any anti-possession magic?
I can possess the person, and depending on how the world works, they get kicked out,
That's a strange thing to say.
or we both share the same body and we fight for control over the body.
Doesn't make you be an angel.
The photography board, you could just ask them to walk down the tunnel.
It's full.
We'll figure it out when we get there.
However, I am familiar with the Angels of Death.
That's good.
Okay, maybe you'll know him.
Hopefully. I'm pretty sure Cerithriel.
Sword.
Won't do anything extra against angels, actually.
Was the sword betrayers?
No. He's like a dragon.
Oh,
It's a holy weapon, and angels tend to be weak against evil. So, if anyone's got evil,
none of us have evil.
So then you have an evil mace.
I threw it away.
We had evil chains. I destroyed them.
Yeah, you're trying to do good.
Always might seem them. But,
Next thing we find that's evil, we murder destroy. Right, guys?
well,
No, we should have
I mean, it might be a good idea. I mean, you have the vault for a reason.
But that's not the spear that the guy was holding. Is that not evil?
No,
it's just a spear.
this was a spear that petrifies stuff.
We can petrify your sister.
I'll have to stab her.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just stab her like.
Why do you
flesh
agree?
No, I'll really stab her right in the heart.
Do you? Oh, that's unfortunate.
But
no,
you
wait.
can't revive them from being a statue.
No, we stab her through the heart, turn her to stone while she's still dying. We take her to the priest, unstone her, and he can then
Marcus
do
also appears
She
to be
will
a
crumble
very
like stone if I
strong
pick her up.
Why?
This very strong being hit the walls and crushed in seconds.
It's a magic. It's a magic.
Thought you were
By Marky's character.
Exactly.
This does give us a chance to talk to an angel, which means that John's whole plan of giving the book to an angel so that he can just take it to the higher planes could happen.
I'm actively holding the book right now. Does that make it a problem bringing the book?
And if it starts attacking us, we just throw the book at it, and it will die.
Exactly. Good distraction.
Don't angels of death like do the underworld stuff?
Where'd your sister die?
Not the higher plane stuff?
There depends on the god they're
I'm
from.
asking you. I don't know who knows.
Well, can we do a religion check? Or
Yes, you can.
Make up an answer.
I got it right here.
I'm religion too.
I know. But everything you say is a little
Yeah, but you're not an old man.
rib you, bitch.
You're too young.
You're not an old man.
Oh, your skin is too soft and taut.
It's now, I'm growing a beard now.
Let's get it.
Alright.
That's
pretty good. This is not positive.
What's happening?
I'm doing it.
That's
24.
Ever since the day I went red?
Yeah, angels of death, or they are not psychopods. Angels of death are technically something else. There are very few of them, and most of them that you are aware of stood guard in front or sentinel at the edge of the Goddess of Death's fortress. Where that is kind of a bit obscure. Like, it's either the ethereal plane, or it's like bordering on the ethereal and the void.
I mean, the gods have their own plane.
But more or less, you just know Death Angels are specifically guardians of the god of death that now no longer exists that you're aware of. And their purpose for being that they were supposed to just defend that one being so that it wouldn't die, you don't know what their purpose is.
Their needs. Brilliant.
In 1,000 years, you are now very out of touch with what they would do. You only know that Psychopomps, being a kind of close ancestor, created for specific purposes, not just the defense of the goddess. A lot of them started to go crazy because she died.
Also, remember, we're getting all this information from a Pojo.
He's well true.
It could be any angel of death. There's a million gods of death. Could be anyone.
That is true.
Okay. You walk into a long chamber that looks very much like a like you're in an actual ant hive. A lot of small tunnels separating, but then you've got this one kind of unnaturally windy, but still kind of straightish, larger tunnel in the center.
The butthole.
The butthole. And from where you're standing, about 120 feet into this tunnel, you're noticing a kind of a larger open space at the very, very back. Kind of like a small circle area, or sorry, like half circular area that's at the very back, sprouting from the ground through what looks like rock. There is a statue of Clearly, some sort of angelic creature. Long black hair, large black wings that you notice are petrified. The face, the head, petrified. The eyes on the face are completely black, like the petrified stone face just has these dark, void, pupilless eyes that are not petrified. And what literally looks like some sort of halo that doesn't go above its head, but is a circle behind its head. And it is not petrified, it is floating and is emanating a small amount of light. You're also noticing there's some sort of scythe-like object that this angel is holding. And again, long petrified wings that spread out about 5 feet in each direction.
I'm going to start jogging forward.
You get closer and closer, and you're about 60 feet away from this angel creature petrified in the ground. It actually looks like the angel is also like half submerged in the ground. Very weird. And then you notice a small nested den off the side in the direction of this petrified angel. The Fojar Queen is just kind of on a raised elevation point, tucked away in the corner. As you walk past, you're just like immediately aware of it, because the Fojar Queen is a large, beetle-like ant creature. And unlike all the more ant-shaped Fojar, she's pronounced, very visible. The moment you make in close proximity, you hear the from not just her, but all of the creatures around you. First person can get closer. This like thrum of clicking sounds starts to fill the chamber as you are getting much closer to it.
Jeff will quickly take the lead as you kind of take off his hat to speak to one of his higher ups.
Take off my hat.
And the creepy thing is, right, this is a stone statue of a petrified angel, but its eyes are void black and are definitely not petrified. They're just like...
So it's not normal. It's a bit
It's
uneasy.
not normal, and for an angel to be petrified like this is all weird. Because that halo behind its head and the void eyes, that doesn't just signify that this thing's off. It's definitely not off for an angel. The angels can't be properly petrified. How it's petrified, I don't know. No idea.
It seems correct.
Because it's not the angels possessing it.
And you also notice that there is some sort of golden circle on its head, which looks to be like crusted with stone, but somehow not fully. And that gold is still visible. It's very.
Go talk to the third jogger next to him. Are you petrified to stop it from moving?
It is to itself.
Might be trying to protect its host.
What's it still trying to protect the world?
We gave it a object, a investment for the child to put on its head. The Iridi was unstable before, and under immense stress it was starting to summon something of which it had no control over. That circlet on its head was designed to control its own power while siphoning some of it away, making it less dangerous for itself. But we could not stop what had already begun.
So she summoned this.
And then that happened.
Is it able to talk?
Oscar, not that anyone else can hear this, and it's something to say that you as Oscar looked into those void eyes, and you heard, "Here, thou hast done well. Thou hast seen the signs of darkness upon the surface, walked its path. Now you have reached the illumination of your faith. I am to be thine final test, whether the gaze of the nine prove worthy, and I shall bestow my great burden upon thee. Art thou ready? Free her from my influence, and you will lose. This battle is not for her to tamper with.
Right.
No one else knows.
It's another test.
From the gods.
Well, from this creature, from the line, I guess. I don't know.
Ask for its name.
What is your name? What is the test? Gregory.
Oh, I'm Greg. I thought I recognized that voice.
Gregory. Gregory's down the street as well.
I am the Death Angel, and all of you hear this into your mind. As long as you have looked at the statue at some point and looked specifically at the black eyes. I am the Death Angel, Achek.
Okay.
Now, it is spelled Achaekek, but it's pronounced Cheke.
Death Angel things. Men shouldn't be able to be dancing on walls.
We have not wished to be worshipped since the dawning of Vision. That is not why we are here.
Jonathan will do his ceremonial bow
What's the test?
as he praises this angel. Like the good old days.
And you feel a type of veneration flow through you just from its proximity. I think the closer you get, the more of your ritual ceremony performance you perform.
Hey, Guardian. It said that if we can pass its test, it will give us its gift.
It's great burden.
It's great burden.
Why would we want a burden?
It says it's from the nine.
Why would we want a burden?
I don't know.
Well, that's the test.
But if we try to free my sister, then the test fails.
So what's
Why
the
would
test?
we want its burden?
What is the test?
What's the burden?
What is its burden? What's the burden? And the test. In that order.
You suddenly see the ground between where Oscar is and the angels start to glow. Like the ground itself, like the rocks in the earth start to emanate faint golden light. The ground itself is starting to like pulse. And then you start to see golden serrated blades start to emerge, like just pure energy of light emerging, only about 5 feet out of the ground, and it cuts a path.
Move out of the way.
You see, it causes a kind of perimeter, cutting off any actual walkable path in to get face to face with this angel statue stone, but then makes a kind of cut off in a direct one line path separating Oscar.
Guys, I have a feeling this is going to take more than 12 hours.
This servant asks, what do you require for us to do to begin your test?
Surrounded by blades.
What do you expect us to do about that? Maybe you're held hostage now too.
I feel it.
Did he answer?
I will walk up to.
The angel was visiting Oscar.
You bitch.
Oh, okay. A cursed life, helping another cursed life.
Do anything else?
That's all the aid of the nine will give to a lunatic. Her gifts are what you need.
So you're asking me to abandon the nine and choose you? Choose your god?
Trust the visions. Do not be blinded. Walk the path. Thou shalt see. And you watch as the sight suddenly bursts, or becomes suddenly not stone, bursts with golden light. You realize it is a pure gold staff with a black glass big part of the side. The blade. Watch as slowly bit by bit this body seems to crack and kind of unravel from its stone form. You are very close, but about to witness something involving an angel possessing the dogs. You not. I hear it.
I'm gonna cast Detect Good.
You would cost the two good.
Yeah.
That's just like all good creatures.
Yeah, 30 foot, 60 foot, 90 foot, and then detect to be landscape.
Foster is no longer good.
I already knew that.
And neither is this angel.
I see.
And that's a pretty good place for us to end the episode. See you there next time.